So we are going to understand the scope and applications and the job opportunities for the fresh graduate in SAP domain. Okay. So, uh, eh, to before that, so this particular webinar is purely uh, designed for graduates and the working professionals, those who wanted to explore themselves and understand the basics of SAP and how SAP will open a different job opportunities, career opportunities for you guys in SAP domain. So that is what the main motto of this sessions. So let us get into the sessions. Okay, without further delay, the agenda of today's session is, so we are going to discuss about what is SAP and overview of different SAP modules and the applications of SAP in different industries and the future scope of SAP on job opportunities for the fresh graduates and how to start your SAP journey if you decided to go on this SAP learning process. And finally, we will have open for Q&A sessions with you guys. Okay. So SAP is a what is this and why we are going to use. So SAP stands for System Application Product in Data Processing. It is a German-based company. In 1972 is invented this software. So this particular program or a software will going to solve industry solutions. Okay, to run the business, what are all the different areas we have or departments we have that will going to be integrated together to make the functionality very smooth and enabling the activities being coordinated so properly so that it will going to help the company to operate their operations activities so effectively so that efficiency of the company will going to increase and the product means customer services can be make it better and the finally it will help the CEO minds to take the decisions at the data driven informations point of view. So that way SAP is very important role play in terms of decision making, how to expand or how to restructure my business. So in that way this is very very important. And to know about much about SAP, this is an ERP software. It is going to integrate all the different departments activities in a single platform. Okay, so like as I said, that business different business process in industry, finance, HR, supply chain, and manufacturing activities and storage. All these things activities are grouped together in a one platform, so that company will get benefited out of it. Okay, so overview of SAP modules. SAP is a one software, but we have a different functionals modules and technicals modules to manage the activities in a very smooth way, in a very smooth directions. So first of all, we have a SAP MM, that is material management. This will going to handle the procurement activities and the inventory storage. So any product you wanted to buy, so the SAP metal management play an important role, how to procure, how cost effectively you are going to procure, and where to store and which conditions I have to store, all these things. And SAP SD, sales and distributions, it's majorly works on a different directions compared to SAP MM, that is sales. So how to sell my product and how to ship my product and how I will going to collect the amount or a billing activities to be done to my customers. All these things will going to be handled in SAP SD, sales and distributions. SAP finance point of view, so we need to pay as a company, we need to pay some amount and we need to collect some of the amount from the different customers. That is called account payable to the vendor, account receivable from the customer side. And at the same time, how to manage or how to cross check the profit analysis, how to make my P&L account, profit and loss account, and how to prepare my company balance sheet so that way I can able to relate myself. So where I'm heading, whether I'm heading in a profit side or negative side, loss side, all these things will going to give a clear picture for a company. And this reports means SAP Finance reports is very much useful for CEO minds to take a right decisions, which elements or which stream of the business is bringing a profit, which is not bringing a profit. All those things we can able to check it in the SAP FICO point of view. SAP EWM. SAP EWM means extended warehouse management. What is this extended warehouse management? When the goods is come to the factory or when the goods is come from the production floor after finishing an activity, this is called a finished product. How I am going to store it, how effectively I'm going to use the existing available space in a more systematic manner. Okay, and if I wanted to retrieve some of the stock from the store, how it will be useful. So these are all the things SAP will going to be means SAP EWM will going to work it out. And SAP ABAP, this is called Advanced Business Application Programming. So this will be a one single platform. For example, you wanted to buy a phone. So what you are going to do? So you are going to order in Amazon or Flipkart. So once you place an order, your data will be converted into sales order in the backend in SAP. So that sales order is comes under SAP SD. So once that sales order is created, so they may not have the stock to means they may not have the stock to deliver to you. Now they are going to create a purchase order. Purchase order means procurement from the different companies for raw materials point of view. So when they have created the PO to different companies. So then the procurement activities will going to start. That is SAP MM scope. So once we procure the required raw materials, so the manufacturing activities will going to happen inside the factory, and then we need to store that finished component exactly where it is designated place is located. So that will come as a SAP EWM. So once the finished component is stored, so then we are going to dispatch. That is called shipping. So once the goods is shipping from the plant to customer, then we need to collect the amount from the customer, that is billing. So where the billing will going to update in SAP Finance in the book that is called GL account, general ledger account. So those things means all these modules should be worked together. Okay, wherever the data or information need to be exchanged across the two different modules, that has to be taken care at the SAP ABAP level, that is programming level. So these are all the things are rightly or so cooperative way connected and then acted, then one business cycle will be completed so successfully. So these are all the modules we have in SAP to handle the one business cycles. Okay, application point of view. So SAP means few might have if you are do some research work already. So SAP you might have having an assumption saying that it is a IT service based company's product. No, as I said in the beginning, this particular SAP in the world acrossly 40 lakh companies are using. How many? 40 lakhs companies are using, and 78 and above. The percentage of 78 and above, the product is comes by crossing SAP software. It may say that, for example, whatever the shirt I am wearing, so this company might have using SAP software to procure the raw material or to sending the goods to the customers. So and whatever the mobile I am using, the laptop I am using, and the furniture I am using. So these are all the things might have cross SAP system one or the other way, and it has reached you. So it means say that SAP is just a product. It's not just a product of IT service based companies. It's an application which is used in different companies. What are the different companies? Retail companies, healthcare companies. What is healthcare? Hospital needs. For example, apron, Dr. Apron, cesareans related things. Okay, that hospital needs. Okay, and the medicines, pharma. What are the tablet and our COVID-19 related we have taken no vaccine. That vaccine come from the Covishield company. Sorry. one of the company which has manufactured the Covishield. So the AstraZeneca, that company name, that company is using SAP. So you name the company, you name the product, I will say it might have come through SAP. So, and manufacturing companies, for example, your car manufacturing BMW, or your product is Toyota. So these are all the things are coming from, these are all the companies are using SAP softwares. And the finance aspect, so you name any big companies which is handling the insurance and other things. So those are all using SAP software. Utilities companies, the customer services, billing, and that's it. All these things companies are using a SAP company. So why I'm addressing this applications more detailed way means SAP is a not only a product of IT service based company. It is a product of many product manufacturing companies. So the application is wide. If the application is wide and the opportunity is also equally wide, so that you guys need to understand. Okay, and the future scope of SAP. So how SAP is going to address, or it going to be withstand with respect to future changes? That is a very interesting questions. So SAP has started 50 years back. So still it is a one of the prominent and important IT service based, sorry, ERP solution software. How it has stand, how it has hold that position, that is very important. So it is keep evolving from day by day. So now they are going to the cloud based solutions. So in SAP S/4HANA, we are having a SuccessFactors and Ariba. So those are all operating through clouds and emerging technologies like IoT, machine learning, and AI. Okay, artificial intelligence. So all these things, SAP is already having collaboration. So they are going to use wherever it is possible. These are all the trending technologies. So that way, SAP is providing more optimized solutions to their customers. So they are achieving the customer happiness. Okay, they are trying to bring lot of productivity in terms of activities wise. Okay, and it is a global demand means if you know this kind of skill set, SAP skill set, it's going to bring as a consultant or as an aspirant for you guys, will going to bring you a lot of high paying jobs in MNC companies. It is not only limited to India or different locations. It is going to be a worldwide opportunities. So worldwide opportunities. You name any big company which is located in Australia, which is located in Germany, Malaysia, so any locations. So the big companies are using SAP as a their enterprise solutions. Okay, and sustainability, so they are environmental friendly, they are doing a lot of CSR activities in terms of future scope considerations as well. So in their technology adaptation of the new technologies, they are also having that information or that what are that thought. So is it will going to help me to sustain my word. So in that way sustainability is also very good. Okay, so coming to the job opportunities, so SAP will go into once you are get trained and get out of this GTR Academy as a trained candidate. So you have a multiple job opportunities if you are trained under the functionals like SAP MM, SAP FICO, SAP EWM, so SAP SD. So these are the models if you are trained. So then you have a positions called SAP consultant. So once you are having a sufficient knowledge with respect to SAP operation means functionality wise and also business aspects, then you're going to become a functions expert. And if you are having an interest with respect to coding departments, if you are after the SAP ABAP, then you are going to be a developer and you are going to be a solution architect as well in the coming days. So these are all the things means these are all the roles you are going to play. So it is like a doctor life best example. So once you get out of your MBBS, so you are a simple doctor or a normal doctor. So once you become a surgeon, once you become an expert in that particular domain, so your value will keep increasing. Similar way here also, so you're going to understand the SAP parallelly, you're going to understand the business as well, so you are going to become an expert in terms of business consulting solutions point of view. So as I explained already, so this is a application point of view, retail industries, healthcare industries, finance, aerospace, defense, manufacturing, oil and gas. So many, you name any sector, energy, you name any sector. So their SAP is already there, including educations. Okay. So Manipal University is using SAP software for their day-to-day activities and the global opportunities. So it is not only limited to here. So you can able to travel abroad for your job. So that is a very interesting point, so that you can able to understand different cultures or work over the different locations as well. And if you have a SAP certifications, so it will going to boost your employability, and it will going to bring a lot of value for your profiles as well. Okay, we will going to take your questions and answer at the end of the sessions. And how to start your SAP journey. Okay, so you aligned or understand overview of each modules by doing your research or by go through our website as well. So understand which module does what are the activities and other things. So based on your interest and your career goal, how to go. For example, I am the computer guy, but I don't want to go for coding activity. That is my promise myself. Now I need to get into the functional, so I will opt for SAP material management, so that I can able to work in procurement and inventory section, so that that will play a very important role in terms of uh, contributing a profit for an industry. So in that way, I will opt for metal management. Okay. So yes, I am from, again, I am from the SAP. Sorry, I am from the coding background, computer science background. No, I don't want to go for. I am interested in terms of finance aspects. Then I will go for SAP FICO. So your interest and your future career goal play a very important role in terms of choosing which suits for you. Okay, so in coming to the training point of view, so we are going to provide a hands-on training and completely a practical learning oriented. So we provide the theory as well. Of course, we need it as a basics. Why we are doing, what is the reason, what is the intentions of doing these activities. These are all the background, of course, it is needed. But how business day to day will going to operate, how it is going to be useful. So these things we are going to target in our session, so that way delivery will going to happen in that directions as well. Okay, so once you are done with means, and also I need to mention here specifically, so when you get into the training point of view, the training will not going to given by somebody like something. So we are, our trainers are from the big four companies like EY, Deloitte, Capgemini, Mindtree, and TCS companies, and IBM as well. So these are all the training companies. These are all the SAP companies. They are working IT service based companies. They are coming and teaching, so that you will get a real time scenarios or real time case studies to understand and what is that, cracking your assignments in that directions. These are all the very important. And once you are get a trained and you wanted to go for a certifications, so it will going to validate your skill set as well. So we will provide the required support to go for SAP certifications as well. So SAP certifications will be globally recognized, and you can able to produce your certifications anywhere to prove your skill sets. Okay, and by joining an SAP community under the GTR, so they will going to share some of the real time scenarios what they are facing, and what is the situations, how you need to resolve. So all these things they will going to explain over there, so you are going to be um, stay updated, and also you are going to be, and knowledge will be keep increasing day by day. Okay, apply for a job. So For example, you are since you are an entry level, so you can go for an associate consultant. End user is, for example, I don't know anything and I don't wanted to learn anything. I just wanted to do some very minute activities with respect to SAP. So that is the end user activities. For example, I wanted to work in creations of the PO. I wanted to work in handling a sales order, only inventory part. Like that, if you are stick, then it is a SAP end user job. But our training is not focused on end users. Our training is focused on consultant level load. So you are, once you get out of the GTR, so you are going to be end up with the consulting roles. Okay, associate consultant and support consultant, and you are going to be a senior level consultant. And as the career goes, as the time goes, so you are acquiring the required skills in SAP and also business aspect, so you are going to become a manager. So that is what the career graph with respect to SAP point of view. So why to choose SAP? So we are going to provide a comprehensive training in SAP Metal Management, SD, FICO, EWM, and ABAP. What is this comprehensive training? That is very important. You guys need to understand. It's a combined of many things. It is what is needed for an industry ready skill set. So that we are going to provide. Okay, so we are going to provide end-to-end training. So end-to-end training means SAP skill set. We are going to provide a HR session so that what is the soft skills is needed for you guys to handle some of the stuffs, how to say no, and how to say what solutions if you are framing, and all these things we are going to provide. Okay, that is the HR sessions. And we are going to call an industry experts who are having 15, 20 years of experience, and they are prominent leaders in their particular sector of activities. So those persons will come and speaks about the what is happening in the current trend. So those and all will going to happen under the GTR roof. And apart from this, we are going to conduct the mock interviews from the industry experts. So they will going to evaluate how you have learned and what is this. Okay. And apart from this, we are also providing one-to-one mentorship with respect to how to solve, how to crack an exams, how to take an interviews. So what the, if the interviewer asking these questions, then what is the background calculations your mind has to work to bring the respective solutions to answer that questions. All those things mentoring point of view we are going to cover in comprehensive training. Why, how it is possible to provide us all these things? It's because of our leaders, the mentors. The mentors are working in all the, as I mentioned, that in the big four companies. So they are having minimum 10 years of experience. They are going to add their skill set here in terms of how you can be a good consultant in terms of as soon as you enter. So your skill set or your knowledge will be an equivalent to 3 years, 4 years experience right now what they are in the industry. So that we are going to ensure. And hands-on training with the case studies of the real world projects. So that is what I mentioned, because of they are working in different companies, what they are facing the challenges, what is their um, situation right now, how they have come across. So new business scenario they wanted to form it, so how they have calculated or connected the dots in terms of making it to be happen. All those things they will going to discuss with you guys. Okay, and second at lastly, the placement assistance and global opportunities. So we have a good amount of network. So those companies will going to pick the candidates from us. So different companies HRs are associated, so they are coming and they are picking. And sometimes they are going to handle they are going to handle stuff like that. So they are driving the placements in a placement activities or placement drives under the GTR activities, GTR roof. Okay, so you might have seen in our websites. So most of our students are also placed in different countries after they are traveled over there for masters. Okay, and our expert trainers are keep updating our curriculum, so that what is not needed we are eliminating, what is needed with the current trend, so that we are going to keep adding in our curriculum, so that way our curriculum is up to the mark and up to the industry standards. By that way, so students who were taking sessions with us, so they are completely ready in terms of new gen technologies as well. So this is why the GTR stands unique and different in terms of delivery point of view, the course. So this is how, once you are done with our course, we are going to provide course complete certificate from the GTR. So after the evaluating 3-4 sessions with respect to you guys, how you have done the mock interviews, all those things with an industry experts, then we are going to provide the certifications. That certifications holds goods for you guys to show it in your companies with respect to your skill validations in any of the companies. Okay, now the question is, sir, okay, you are telling about SAP overview and what the different modules are addressing and scope and how GTR is different and the course complete certificate. Fine, everything is fine. I understand. So once I done this course, am I able to get into the job? Yes, I say yes, you are able to get into the job once you are able to complete the course completely A to Z. But where I can see that opportunities, that is a question where I can see. Yes. So today, before starting the sessions, I just gone to the this job sites, okay, to understand the current opening, current trend with respect to SAP MM or SAP different models what we are talking now. So I'm able to see that for today's timeline. So we have totally 30,000 openings are exist in Naukri. Naukri is, as you all are aware of that, it is purely India-based job searching portal. So for India itself, we have a 30,000. So if you are ready, I'm talking about the 30,000 different companies are looking for the candidates. I don't know whether Infosys is looking for 50 people or 10 people, 50, 70 people, I don't know. And MNC Group is looking for only a 10 people, 15 people, I don't know. But I am talking about this many entries are logged in Naukri to bring the means they are searching for the candidates. Similar way, I have taken some of the profiles here in LinkedIn as well. So they are looking for almost 27,000 results I have found with respect to SAP skill set in India locations. I'm not search for the, Singapore, I'm not search for Malaysia or Germany, Japan, UK. So all those things. I'm just searching for India locations. You might have asked that why you are not at the Bangalore, why you are not at the Noida. Most of nowadays companies are looking for pan India locations. If you are located in Noida, it's fine. If you are located in Pune, it's also fine. No issues. Across the India, anywhere you be there, work for us like that. So some of the remote openings also is there so that you can connect remotely. You need not to travel to office at all. Okay. So I think we are arrived to the end of the session. So transfer your career with SAP by visiting our websites. So that will going to give you a clear pictures what we are and what we are doing, what is our testimonials, everything you can able to see in our websites. These are the contact details, and we are also there in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn profile. So in the portal, so you can able to check with us. Okay. I think we are arrived to the last important session, that is Q&A, question and answers. If you have any questions, please ask us so that we will
Uh,
try to provide the best of our knowledge.
yes, actually, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Since
One
how
second,
does
one,
SAP?
one second. My backend team, can you please note down this question so that we can able to deliver the best? Okay, it will be useful for us in the coming days as well. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my question is how does SAP help in regulatory compliance like HIPAA?
Yes, very important questions. I have worked one of the pharma company. Okay, so I have worked on SOPs. I have worked
Yes.
on GXP. Okay, so where so for example, any changes I am making in SAP system that is directly
Mm-hmm.
impacting on the process of the industry. Okay, so if that
Okay.
process, if my changes are leading to the process to deviate from the standard operating procedure SOPs, so then it will go into directly impact on the patient's health, right?
Right.
So this compliances play a very important role, especially in pharma industries. Okay, this is very
Exactly.
strong element. So many companies are using SAPs, okay, but they are not following SAPs. They have shut down. Company means country compliance department have gone to there and did the lockout completely. They are not at all
Mm-hmm.
going to care about how big you are. If you are not following the compliance, then you are not fit to be there in that particular location. That is a strict rule. So compliance play a very important role whenever I'm going to do a changes in SAP system. So whatever what we used to do it, when we do the changes in SAP system, we used to go to the compliance team. There is a separate compliance team.
Yep.
They need to review our documents. They need to understand. They will start asking questions. So that questions we need to answer so perfectly and ensure that this is not we are deviating from the process. We are following the process. That we have to ensure with them. Once they give an approval, yes, indication from them, then only our changes used to move to a production system in SAP. So in that way, compliance is play a very important role. So SAP is not what is that called? Leave the compliance somewhere and they are doing their work. No, SAP is
Mm-hmm.
always travel with compliance so that they are ensuring their deliveries are meeting the exact standards.
Okay.
Okay, that is the way this AstraZeneca and other companies we are able to seize today as well. Even though in that critical conditions like COVID-19, so they have
Mm-hmm.
produced the this vaccinations. That vaccination still they have gone through all the required testing and ensure that yes, it is not going to harm for the people health. Then only they delivered or they dispatched that medicine to
Sir,
all of us.
sir, can you
Yes.
answer my question?
Yeah, please ask me.
Yeah, I've written on the chart. So you just showed about the scope of Naukri and LinkedIn. How will GTR Academy help me in getting a job in Infosys or Accenture in that perspective?
Yes, very good questions actually. So the GTR,
Indarva,
uh, can you go for mute? So the SAP, sorry, this GTR Academy, as I said, that we are having a wide range of trainers. So they are going to providing a training for meeting industry standards. So it is not only about GTR. So it is what companies needed that level of standard uh, training they are delivering. So we are delivering, and that will going to be make you crack any of the industries. So even though if you are going to Naukri and find out the different opportunities, so this company will go into this GTR will go into supports in terms of what level of comprehensive is needed. As I said, that HR sessions. Why HR sessions we are included? It is not about a SAP software. Yes, we have delivered done. No, it is not like that. It is to ensure that students should be okay or understood how HR is going to think and how to answer the HR queries. So all those things, even though it is not like any two or three companies, so any companies, any situations, how they will going to answer. So those and all the things we have included. So in that way, we are ensuring that our students are up to the mark, not only in terms of technology point of view or SAP point of view, it is in terms of presentation point of view, how they are equipped. So those and all the things we have taken care. This is the way we are able to achieve a lot of success stories. Am I answer your questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, can you also answer the what's the guarantee of GTR Academy if I want to get a job in Infosys or Accenture or EY?
Okay. So it is not about the company like Infosys or Accenture or EY. So we are not thinking like okay we are pushing to this company. So we are making you a candidate in terms of the best of the best consultant. So that is what our target. So that is what our mentors are driving in terms of delivering the knowledge as well. So that is the reason we have said that case study and case studies from a real time project. So this will make you, if you are appear for other than this Infosys and EY companies or Accenture, so if you appear for any interviews, you are able to crack it. So that way, so our knowledge delivery will make a difference or stands unique in terms of candidate knowledge level compared to an average candidates. So by that way, so you can you can able to validate yourself. So only those companies, not only those companies, many companies opportunities are open for you. So that is our prime motto. Okay.
So hi Abhishek here. So basically what you are saying, you are making the candidate to stand for the interview, but
Yeah.
right, and the interview.
Mm.
But so if I wanted to make it clear and to understand in a better way, are
Yeah.
you going to give any kind of a interview calls or something?
Yes, that is what I have mentioned that. So we have a tie-up with some of the HRs, okay, and we have tie-up with some of the companies as well, those who are directly coming and picking from our candidates. Okay, so we have some vendorship discussions with the different companies. So they are coming and they are taking. So HR directly coming us and they will going to conduct the HR drive with us. So whatever the candidates we have, so they will evaluate and they will going to pick it according to their current requirement what they are having. So
Okay.
it is
And
not only no. Yeah, go ahead, Abhishek.
I have one more question about the functional module. You mentioned FICO.
Yeah.
Okay. Normally, FI is 95% and CO is 5%
Okay.
when it comes for FICO.
Mhm.
So, is this the condition, or you are going to take care of CO part completely, meaning that the all the areas of the CO? Meaning, I'm
Yeah.
asking because for CO part, there are certain
Usually,
things which has to
yeah.
be set up, right?
Usually
So,
in CO training part, the portion is not going to be cover completely. So FICO they will cover completely, and only a 10 or 20% CO will portion will be there. No, that is not the case with us. So we have a trainer or a mentor. So they are going to complete. They are going to take almost minimum 3 months duration of times to cover both the sessions. Okay, so that is one
okay,
of the
it's on,
big, yes. CO is also there. CO completely we are going to cover.
and that is on a, means this is on S4 HANA.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we provide the server connections as well. So for the aspirants who are going to join with us, so they are going to
Mhm.
conduct the sessions by using that server.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you
Can
provide
I
the
ask?
weekend batches?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. I think. eh,
Weekend batches I'm asking about.
Okay. Yeah, you can. We will going to touch base with you, so we will discuss all these things later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
I have
ask
a question.
one more question?
Yes. Go ahead.
So, I mean, in case of suppose we have implemented SAP in material management, okay.
Okay.
So, how we can handle stock different discrepancy into it?
Stock discrepancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This sessions is purely oriented to all the basic level of discussions. What is SAP and other
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So you're talking about the purely into inventory part. So we will take these questions offline or different
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
not
Sure. Sure.
because of the
He's
interest
asking
of
about
other
yeah,
time.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I
So,
think
what
one
is
more question
the
was there parallelly.
duration of
Can
what
you
is the
come back?
duration of the course?
Yeah, duration of the course is 2.5 months. Okay, so it may go up to 3 months based on some of the revision sessions or some of the absent sessions will going to be happen, unavoidable situations. So it may go up to 3 months. So you can have in your mind it's going to be a 3 months durations.
So one
Hello.
more question I have about the FICO part. So
Yeah, yeah, please.
in FICO, we have certain things in S4HANA. If I'm not mistaken, it has to be done through Fiori,
Yeah,
right?
correct. Yeah.
So are we going to have the Fiori or it is on premise?
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be have it in Fury as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are going to cover all those things. I think madam, somebody was asking some questions.
Yes, I have a question. Is this training online or in offline classroom?
Right now we are focusing on online sessions, but we have a team in Noida. So we are targeting, or that means we are future plan. We have it to host the sessions offline in Noida office as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi sir. I'm from non-tech background, so what you suggest for me?
Oh, non-tech means what? What is the background, please? Little elaborations.
School teacher. I'm a school teacher.
Yeah, very good. So you can opt for SAP Metal Management because here no prior knowledge of anything is not required actually. So it's a purely concept-based learning. So and also knowingly or unknowingly, day to day you are experiencing the process. So in your home, for example, um, anything is going to be a stock out situation in your kitchen, so then how you are going to handle procurement activities and other things. Okay, so those things we are going to cover in SAP Material Management, so that SAP Material Management will be one of the suitable module for you, so you can opt for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure, welcome.
Okay. So is there any age barrier do you see when people are moving from business side to the technical side of the system? So do you
Hmm.
see any barrier there? Because
No,
let's
no,
say
no.
no.
I'm
Okay.
not seeing any of the age barriers. Many people, 15 years, 20 years, they have worked in the domain space, and now they are interested to migrate to the IT sector. So it's okay. So the domain is also respected, validated. So with respect to when you
Mm-hmm.
are migrating from domain to IT section. So yes, no age barrier. Anytime you are interested to learn, and you can go ahead. No issues.
Certification which you showed previous in your previous slide,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
correct.
from the GTR Academy, right? It's
Yes,
not a
yes,
global.
it's a course complete certificate. If you are interested to go for SAP Global recognized certifications, we are going to provide all the required support for that, from the beginning of booking your slot and till the providing the required study material for you. So helping us to
Mm.
have a sessions with an experts to what questions, how to answer, so how you need to be finalize your options, all those things sessions we are going to provide.
Okay.
Yeah. And also as SAP certification related separate fees will be there, that is directly going to SAP, so that you guys need to bear it.
Yeah, that is not an issue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just bring it to
Okay.
the clarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
I think from my side, at least.
Yeah,
Anyways,
hi. Actually, I have a question.
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, I was working in a BPO and didn't have any knowledge of SAP. This
Okay.
session was an eye-opening for me. What course should I choose without having and technical knowledge after my BCom graduation?
Yes, very good questions actually. So if you are still having a knowledge or a what is this learning what you have grasped in your become time with respect to accountancy point of view, accounts point of view. So if you are having, then you can go for SAP FICO course. So no, we have worked in BPO from long durations like 3 years, 2 years. Now I'm not having anything, a control or a grip on my accountancy knowledge. So what to do? Then I will suggest you to go for SAP Material Management. So it is easy for you to pick it up and it's proceed further. So once you are understanding or the flow of data and other things, if you are understanding SAP MM and get into the job, so then if you are again you got an interest in terms of finance point of view, you can go for SAP Finance as well. But
Okay,
to
thank
be
you.
precise, to start now, so SAP Metal Management is one of the good course.
Yeah, okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Abhishek, what is material management?
Material management means so to run any industry, you need a raw materials. So you need a raw material means you can't buy it wherever it is available locally. So you need to buy very strategically. Strategically means what? You need to buy a right quality material at the best of the best market price. Okay, so your local guy may be selling at a cost of 10 rupees, but if you travel little city, so you may able to get the very good quality material at 8 rupees, so you are going to save 2 rupees. Of course you are getting 50 paisa for transportations, that is totally 8.5 rupees. 1.5 rupees you can able to save. So 1.5 per material you are saving. If you calculate per month whatever the consumption is, there maybe 10,000 pieces. 10,000 into 1.5, it is almost 15,000 you are going to save so per month, so like that way. So material management is a procurement activities, how best you are going to do a procurement activities from the sourcing, and how best you are going to store your inventory in your factory. So this is all about SAP Material Management in supply chain domain totally. SAP Material Management play a very vital role in terms of contributing to the industry for increasing the profit without doing anything extra.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
See, you showed the four module.
Yeah.
Apart from that, any other module are you means, the GTR is taking care of, meaning that the TRM module?
Yes, we are willing to expand this TRM modules as well. So transportations modules as well, and also different modules also we wanted to expand. But as of now, we are stick to this.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all the kind of high demand in market
Yeah,
survey as well.
TRM is one of the demanding module, and
Yeah.
I can see very less consultant in the market.
Yes. True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one more question actually.
Please go
I'm
ahead.
in I'm in HCL company and I joined there as a Korean language translator. Now I want to grow and join SAP. What's your suggestion for me?
See, though totally APAC region, Asia Pacific region is a supply chain hub. Okay, so since you are having some Korean knowledge, Korean language related knowledge, if you are getting to a supply chain related module, so it will be very easy to communicate with your end user because you know that knowledge. So in that way, I am seeing a very good potential in terms of SAP material management get into the course. So this will going to enhance your way of delivery, okay, and interactions with our customers as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, welcome.
Hi sir, this
Yeah,
is Rahul.
yeah,
Actually,
Rahul.
I'm a data analyst. Right now, I want to upskill myself. Would you recommend me to do SAP course? If yes, like which one which one would be suitable for me under the SAP branches? Like MM is there. I'm completely new to this.
Okay,
Like,
okay, okay.
is it recommendable?
Yes, I recommend data related. We are BIBW1 course is there. That is with respect to table level data. So, but it will not going to add you what is the knowledge you have. That will not going to bring a lot of differences here. But if you get into the SAP metal management, so it's easy for you guys to take up. Reason behind that, your previous experience may not going to bring a lot of value here, but the way you picking this course, it's easy for you, and the learning is fast, so you can able to pick the each and every topics easily.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah. SAP EWM and other courses are kind of very high demanding, but the SAP EWM course will not be, I will not going to suggest the beginner to pick it up, because you need to have little bit about what is materials, what is store, and what is storage related, other peripheral informations or different integrated modules, how it is interacting. All those things knowledge is much needed before getting to the SAP EWM. So that is the reason for beginners I am not suggesting to go for SAP EWM. So yeah, other than SAP MM is a very good course to kickstart.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other queries, questions?
Yeah, I have one more question. Actually, I am an accountant, okay, and I have near about 11 years of experience, and currently I am using SAP model
Oh,
SAP, okay.
super. Hmm.
So actually, my question is कि because of क्योंकि actually I have near about 10 year experience, and currently I'm I saw in the market कि the package is 10 to 15 lakh, but
Okay.
I wanted to it after मतलब 2 to 3 years, and it's near out 15 years experience. मतलब because of my friend is an SAP consultant. Okay,
Okay.
so
Hmm.
I'm just thinking कि I'm just move to मतलब accounting department to move SAP consultant. So this is good for me and not.
So since you are telling that from last 10 or 12 years you are working in SAP for tech, especially account department. So
So
what is
actually,
your current role
actually,
then?
so I'm an assistant manager in the accounts field,
Okay,
and I'm using 2 and 3. I'm SAP software 2 and 3 years.
2 and 3 years. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Mhm. So now, what are the things you are doing, day-to-day activities? If you are getting to, so I am assuming that. So you got some kind of, I'm assuming, okay, you got some basic trainings, and then you have started using SAP. That is called SAP end user job. You may be doing APAR activities, correct? If I am not wrong.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm
So
I'm
the
AP and API activities. Yes.
Yes, yes. So if you are doing APR activities, then you are a SAP FICO end user activities you are doing. Since you are positioned in that company 15, 12 years, so they have given managerial, assistant managerial role, correct? So because you are a long-term employee and you are doing best your duties justice, that could be the privilege they have given. Now SAP implemented 2 years and you are using APR. So now you wanted to increase yourself in terms of SAP, then I suggest you to go for SAP FICO training. So that way you are able to understand, you are already having a ground level of experience, how the transactions is going to happen. So all these things, so that will going to be turn yourself into SAP consultant. So I
Okay.
suggest you to go for SAP FICO training. So that will be 3 months durations.
Fine, fine.
Yeah.
And what are
One last question from my side.
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, since I'm more into development environment, so
Okay.
as a part of SAP development, what
Mhm.
coding track best practices and all those things you guys are providing?
So we are providing SAP ABAP. So since we are providing ABAP training, so in that way, so you are going to be excel yourself as a developer, and then later you are going to
So,
excel yourself as an architect, solution architect.
yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Apart from that, there are a few things like CDS and
Eh,
BTP.
yes, we are bringing BTP.
So,
Yes.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, we are bringing BTP, as other sir asked that TRM will not be there. So yes, TRM, BTP, and other modules like YL, everything we are planning. That's all in the pipeline.
Okay, so one more question from my side
Yeah, sir. Go ahead.
on the techno-functional part. So what do I mean? That
Hmm.
the consultant who are functional
Hmm.
but wanted to become a techno, and
Yes.
I'm not saying the full fledged of coding and all, but kind of a debugging the code.
Cross module training.
Yes.
Yes.
So do we have, means GTR is providing something kind of that, or how?
Yes. So we are having all this cross module training plan. So that will take some time actually. So we
Okay.
are targeting on the current exact trend. So means demands. So once we
Mhm.
are done, so we are going to incorporate all these modules in the coming days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross module is one of the high demanding skills.
Yeah, because when you go into the Naukri and search, most of
Yes.
the companies are requesting that,
Ba-
at least
basic knowledge of
debugging,
coding. Yes.
basic knowledge of debugging is required.
Hmm.
So that is the reason, because I have gone through it many times and it has to be there. But
Yes.
anyways, if you have that is in your list, so it will be good.
Yeah. We are going to add all those things.
Okay, great.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions, queries?
Yeah, hi, sir. I
Yeah,
have one question. The
please.
scope of SAP is clear, but now, how is this going to help me in the longer run for job stability if I am from BTech agriculture background?
Very good questions. Very good questions, actually. So, for example,
Like,
you have purchased the phone, this phone, any phone,
okay,
correct?
okay,
So, this phone, if you are purchased and keep using, so over a period of time, they will going to release some of the update that you need to update to your system to make yourself or your phone to the current conditions, right?
absolutely right.
So if you are using this software, so every 15 or 3 months once, the one or the other way upgrade will going to happen. So that way the SAP software is need the persons to evaluate their functionalities. One point
Okay,
means software point of view. Second point of view, product company point of view, I'm talking. So
okay,
this
sir.
software, as I said in the beginning, not only it is a IT service-based company's product. They are doing means they are selling or they are implementing the SAP to different product-based companies, but the end user is SAP product-based companies. If you wanted to buy a shirt, you need to buy from, for example, company like Red and Taylor. So if you are buying from that company, they are using SAP. So
Yeah,
whatever the product you are buying day to day, you're consuming, those product are coming through SAP means that companies has to use the SAP. So if you are working in that kind of sector of companies, so there is no problem in terms of guarantee of the jobs, stability of the jobs, because
okay,
the every day it is needed essential. So in that way, your job is not going to be get disturbed because they
oh,
need a expert like you to manage the SAP. SAP can't manage himself, right? So it need a
okay.
consultant to resolve day-to-day issues.
So, which certification you suggest me?
So I am suggesting you to go for whatever the course you are going to pick it up. So I am suggesting you to go for associate level certification in the beginning, As you
Okay.
get some exposure, understanding, or what is it called, control with respect to that particular module, then I will suggest you to go for advanced level of certifications in SAP portal.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
welcome. Any queries? If we are not having any queries, shall we wind up the sessions? Before wind upping the session, so those who are going to enroll with GTR, so they will going to get a goodies from GTR. Okay, before I am
Uh,
concluding. Yes, yes, go ahead,
yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a question.
please.
How can I use SAP for lead generation and customer engagement?
Yes, so very, very, very important question. So there is a SAP modules with respect to sales and other activities. So Concur is one of the tools. So they are this particular tool will going to help you. It is having a lot of integration, CRM as well and other different tools the SAP is having. As I said that it is adopting all the new technologies like IoT and AI/ML. So like that, it is having a different integrations with a lead generation tool. So that tools will by operating via SAP, that will going to help you to lead generations point of view for your business. So you need not to go to any other different environment or a platform to do that activity. So SAP is having a inbuilt or in-house or integrated product to do that lead generations as well for your product. So in that way, it will optimize the sales related activities as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Sorry, I was cut that sentence. So those who are going to be associated with GTR, so they will going to get the goodies from GTR. The goodies may be like a mug, a t-shirts, a pen, a diary. So whatever it may be, so they are going to get some goodies from the GTR Academy. That's what I wanted to bring it to you guys before I am concluding. If you are not having any questions, I should say very big thank you and
Thank you.
uh, means it is not easy for everybody to pick some time and investing here to
Yeah,
with us on your weekend on your
yeah.
free time. It's a very big thank you for you guys to be here and listening my sessions with respect to
Yeah.
GTR and our deliverables. Thank you.